Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader. And today I am reading you your May 3rd, 2019 daily tarot reading. This reading, of course, is for every and anyone who these messages resonate with. And today I am reading from the Gilded Revere deck. A lot of people ask me about this deck, so I just wanted to show you what the box looks like. And I really like it. It was actually I think the second deck that I was gifted, so I like to use it every now and then. It's not the traditional tarot, but it is another deck that you could learn. Okay, so the first card out is the Swans in reverse. We have the Storm card, and we have the Lilies. Okay, so definitely gave me a love vibe, most definitely, when I seen these cards today. Just because the swans represent, well, I guess I'll get into it. Okay, starting with the swans. So as you see, these are love birds. These are two people, two twin flames that have came together, and in a romantic sense, because twin flame soulmate relationships don't always have to be romantic. A lot of the times they are, but in this case, it is a romantic union or of some sort. Now, it's nothing, as you see these cards, like, it's nothing different. Okay, this person is bringing just as much as that person is bringing. It's all about the love that they share that keeps everything afloat. So that's always a very nice card to see. Now, when it is in reverse, it can be about broken partnerships, breakups, your relationships being tested today. So you really just want to watch that. Some of you may be thinking about breaking away from work partnerships, business partnerships, even, of course, like I said at first, romantic partnerships, because that's what this card is all about. Now, the next card we have is the Storm card. Okay, and as you see, it's light on one side and dark on the other. It represents conflicts, doubts. Okay, it's that kind of negative energy. It's almost kind of like the Tower in the regular tarot, and it speaks about not being able to see clearly and blocking your perception and letting confusion reign. That's what this card is about. So, but it also promises that after this confusion and blocked perception passes, this is when the beautiful sun comes out, and you're able to turn a negative situation into a positive situation. It's also about sometimes changing your direction in order for something better to come. It represents breakthroughs, liberation, and breaking away from, like I said, uncertainty or things like that. Now, of course, it can shake up things. Don't jump to conclusions in your love life today. Because with this card being here, and it speaks about, not seeing things as clearly as you normally would, especially with the love sector, maybe give it another look. Or, wait until tomorrow until this energy clears, or a little later into the night. That way you can sleep on it until that way you can make the right decision. It's kind of like when we're in a relationship and our insecurities can get the best of us. You could be thinking, oh my God, I look horrible in this dress, I look fat, and your partner comes in and he just had a stressful day, but because you already had insecurities going, he comes in and doesn't say anything about your dress. Not that he doesn't think you look beautiful, but because he's just stressed out about whatever he or she is going through. So don't jump to conclusions today. Make sure you have all the facts, because if not, you can definitely break some partnerships by doing so. And it does speak that the truth will come out. Clarity will eventually be there. So, you just have to give it some time. All right. Now, the next card we have is the Lilies. And I love this card. It represents elderly people. It represents ancestors, protection of the ancestors. It speaks about a relationship that nothing can break it. I guess, like, when you think about life, you think about these couples that were married for 50 and 30 years. And it's like, How did they do it? They didn't let the storms come in between the love. They didn't let, because this card, yes, like I said, represents elderly people, but it also represents longevity. Whenever I pull this card for a person in a love reading, I know that, oh, with this card, you have a partner coming who's, is going to be great. It's going to be strong. It's going to be, it's going to be something really deep. But this says that we can get through all the trials, traumas, whatever of life that brings us, because we stay strong. We don't break. And it is an energy of faith too. So strong relationships will definitely succeed today. The weaker ones will be tested. Even the strong ones will be tested, but they'll be able to survive. Okay, so I pulled, since I was feeling the whole love vibe today, I don't know why, I went ahead and pulled a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, and we have, let me see if you all can see this. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So some of you all will be feeling this energy, and others of you will be feeling this energy. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. I'm going to just, I guess, try to line those up a little bit so you can look at them. Okay, so I'm going to start with pay attention to the red flags. The romance angel sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy parts of your relationship. If you are swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Don't allow emotion to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for you in a relationship. A red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of the relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for honest communication or couples counseling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave the relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take the steps healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition. Now, the next card we have, this could be the one. Some of you will be feeling this. And it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person who comes to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you will not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based upon your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you towards the one you desire. All right. So I hope that helped you all. And for all my people who are single today, put that in relation to a friendship, someone you're dating. Keep the messages in mind. You might be single and overlooking someone. It doesn't always have to be love, even if it seems more like a love reading. You have to use it for how you see fit in your life. So keep that in mind. If you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.